Madagascar, that is. Let's see what we got with Mad Mommy.
Yes, sir. A big shout out as well to Spooch for giving us that big hefty raid to start things off here.
Like that. There you go with a full crouch down forward 4 into the extra. Definitely getting under that hell sweep. Minus 36 if you duck it. We like that.
Activating the heat burst, immediately trying to go for the down jab, but Smajo able to call out, but NOMAR wakes up in retaliation, and Smajo gonna counter. He's immediately taking control back.
And NOMAR could have had the heat dash off that while standing 1-4 hit confirm, but some of that momentum is running away while running 2-1. Smajo not worried about it at all, and we're not ducking the strings.
No, but we're gonna keep on the offense, go for the Babao stance, go for the 3+4, pushes Smajo away, but Smajo closes out the range, putting NOMAR on rage as well, trying to close out the match with the counter hit string, but NOMAR goes for the low, but speaking of lows, he tries to go for it again, and Smajo able to duck that and punish him.
Smelled it twice. Already NOMAR not feeling too nice about that one, but we got plenty more to go. There it is while running 2-1 into the extra.
I read all about it. Take it all the way the frames away. Smajo back up against the wall, fighting it out at the same position. Gets NOMAR with the counter hit sweep. Now NOMAR looking in trouble. Activates the heat to get her out of there.
Big counter hit with the down forward 4. Let's get in there. Can NOMAR get all the way over to a wall? He dashes. Yes, we do. The wall combo.
That carries so much range. That's insane. But Smajo still has all the research trying to make this comeback. Gets the first hit on the 3 and tries to go for the Liberator sweep. But NOMAR not taking any of it.
You know, the Liberator talk about freedom, but NOMAR does not have free ankles whatsoever. Okay, with the back 1+2, nice. Again, these wall running 2-1s are really working out for NOMAR right now.
Running 3-2 here for Smajo, immediately abusing it again, putting that +1 frame, but NOMAR doesn't want to take any of it lightly, trying to get some momentum right back by activating the heat, but Smajo able to block the low, but NOMAR doesn't release the second one. Great scouting there by NOMAR.
Yep, just a little bit too late on that one. Okay, NOMAR once again chopping down with the lows. Both of them looking for them toes. We got those kind of players out here.
What a duck committing on the wall running move. Smajo, while standing 2 for your troubles, it should be able to equalize the health here. Activating the heat to add a little bit more insurance policy for the wall carry. And now NOMAR back against the wall, looking in trouble.
Look at all of that recoverable. Lets the snake fly. Big trade. Going forward with the 1+2. Maybe have ourselves a good combo here off axis. Maybe forward 4-2 to be able to fix it. No, not happening.
No, but he goes for the double lows once again, and NOMAR's gonna write us a song here, getting the first game.
The deep dive 4-3, very good low from that stance. A lot of the stance transitions, you can sidestep left or sidestep right to be a lot of the options. That low is not one of them. So the hell sweeps from both of those stances are not steppable. And it's kind of interesting how that goes with the rock, paper, scissors. We shall see how that unfolds through the rest of it. But it's basically feeling like if the low is coming and you didn't duck it, that's a damn shame for you.
Skill issue. But also, you know, new character. It'd be like that.
For sure. Yeah, unfortunately, we're got a lot of the Miary Zo players out of our bracket already, but they did commit. Off like commit and that hell sweep. Once again, NOMAR now showing out with the spear stance sweep.
Yeah. Also with the deep dive as well, adding a little bit more layers into the mix-up, and Smajo looking suffocated. They're trying to fight out of it. Able to step out of the heat burst, but no whip punish for their troubles. But still going on the offense, trying to equalize things and bringing in the heat, putting NOMAR back against the wall now.
Big homing option, putting NOMAR with their back to it. The wall runnings are coming. I know you went for another wall running 3-2. No, the button didn't come out. You so lucky.
Unfortunate. NOMAR trying to act as a spearhead with that rage art, but Smajo had different plans for him.
Backdash, but nothing really getting off of it. Ooh.
Catches the down forward to over the air, interrupting while running 3-2, but no combo conversion. And NOMAR switching up the position, but able to fight out of it with the heat burst activation.
There's layers here, like an onion. Our Ogress still popping off here. Oh, there's a sidestep too. Super good button.
The wall splat here from Smajo. Those sidestep 2 ain't gonna do for you, but take another Liberator sweep with more plus frames after the kick. NOMAR able to break out of it and step out of it, but unable to close out the round. Smajo still has a chance with the backswing and closing it out with the magic pixel left.
Fire. Yeah, that 1-1-2 just did not have enough damage for NOMAR to be able to close out. It's Hell Sweep versus Hell Sweep here consistently.
One more.
Commentators.
Give me a little bit of espresso. Oh, no unfortunate whip punish on the launcher. NOMAR able to play that keep out with that down 2.
Ooh. Smajo was testing the waters there. Another great sidestep left for NOMAR, but once again, float not working out super well. Keeper's coming out, down jab whiffing. Smajo once again going mid there. Stick with the lows, man, they're working.
Not that time though. The bow able to get that block from the low, and Smajo also very smart on it to not release the second string as well. But he tried to go for his own sweep, but NOMAR giving an example out of Smajo. That's how you block and punish.
You think that's gonna do it, brother?
I think so.
Look at this Fire Rage R2 coming down from the heavens with the angel wings. Sick.
It's kind of like reminding me like a Ninetales. With
Oh, like the new Ninetales, right?
Yeah.
The psychic one.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the Alolan. I know what you're talking about. Alolan Ninetales. Yes.
Yeah, Alolan Ninetales. Not affiliated with TampaNeverSleeps. Oh, the one drips yellow, putting the extra damage on it. Once again, using the homie move to try to stop NOMAR from getting out.
Using the heat smash to get a little bit of health back as well. Goes to the Bow 3+4, pushing her back, trying to get some momentum. NOMAR still has a decent amount of great health to recover, but Smajo not giving him any room to breathe as he's able to close out with another low, forcing us a game 3.
Fun fact, chat. Did you know that Miary Zoe is +6 into her spear stance no matter how she transitions, including on block on Heat Smash?
Only specifically on Heat Smash, right?
No, every single transition on hit or on block going into the spear stance is +6.
Wow.
Yes. And if she doesn't transition to the spear stance, then it's different. Mostly -13.
Yeah, some of 13. I think the 1-2 can, if you deep dive, it's what, -3?
1-1-2. There's a whole lot of different.
Yeah, there's a lot.
The deep dive stance transitions are much different. The spear stance transitions are always +6, but the deep dive stance transitions are very variable. That one's taking a little bit longer to fill out the spreadsheet. Speaking of which, Smajo finna spread them sheets here with the heat engager.
Also, the debut of the new stage as well. I really enjoyed the aesthetic of this one. Not a lot of crazy complicated things, just a big area to work with. And a good view. Great sunsets. What a
view every time Miary goes on the string. Okay, keep going on. Nice hit confirm.
Smajo not stopping his confidence right now, but unfortunately, that's the big stops out of the down 2, but the combo gets dropped, but NOMAR trying to apply pressure more on the heat dash, but immediately backs off.
Still lets it rip. Oh, you're so donezo, though. Got him with the spear stance 2.
4-3 into the bow, and even closing it off with the lashing arrow.
When the lemurs run away when you get close, that's so cute. Down forward 2 for the whiff punishment. Let's get it going, NOMAR.
Here comes the wall carry by NOMAR. How much closer are we going to get to the wall? I feel like if that was a heat dash, he wouldn't have gotten there. But regardless, NOMAR able to head charge in with 2 rounds up to none. What
there goes for the snake edge. Yup. The 22 frame low. We got those reactions.
Trying to play the keep out again with that down 2. Carries a lot of range. +4 on block as well. And now even closing out the range with up 4-3.
Pushback on down 2 is crazy. It's giving Leroy down 1+2 kind of vibes. Although variable, of course. Another hell sweep for Smajo.
Another grab as well. It's not gonna kill, leaving Nomar with 1 interaction left with 20 seconds left to play. But Smajo forces more gameplay here as he stays alive.
Ooh,
Counter hit, but no combo, Tony.
Damn, yeah, no tech roll. Damn shame. Trying to get a whiff punish. Nothing doing for you.
Great block and patience again by Smajo out of that wall running move out of Nomar. But speaking of defenses, Nomar able to block that sweep and guarantees themselves an engager.
Turning up the heat out here. Tekken's leading, ladies cooking. Cut that out.
Nancy, but the defense right now by Nomar though.
The QCF1 to be able to get the extra damage. Okay, hell sweep. I'm stealing that. Almost got the whole combo. There's a 444. You're so lucky that I'm not in heat. Both of them in rage. Only 10 seconds remaining. And then another snake edge. Once again, Smajo sniffing it out.
Final round here. One of them is getting eliminated. And Nomar not taking that very lightly. Immediately suffocating Smajo with a lot of pressure.
Now we're going for those more long-range lows. Okay, definitely difficult to get that convert. We got the snake hand heat engager.
What a block out of the Bao sweep one more time. Smajo giving us a lifeline right now. He has all the resources that he needs and the time that you can get, but immediately going for the heat dash to apply pressure.
Look at all the health he had for rage. Nomar just needs to be able to survive one more health sweep. Beautiful backdash into the down back, but gets the up forward 3. Does not do the final hit of it. Up forward 3-2. Must have run out of heat or something. Maybe the fingers slipped, but you know what didn't? His chances at victory. Nomar moving forward in loser's side. Their name would smell as sweet, and for every rose there is a thorn. We got ourselves a thorn in our side. Lili Rochefort, you already know, the sidestepping queen, versus the gorilla madness of Zatch's Asuka. Let's see how it goes.
Can we talk about the representation lately for the past 2 weeks with Asuka has been doing a lot of damage in these master tournaments. Fergus, Tibetano, King Ray Jr., and many more in the name.
Yeah, I think that there is no secret as to why that is at this point. We have done the analysis of Asuka to death. Let's see if Awolkitty is on top of it.
Oh, speaking on top of it, she's gonna jump on it with that platinum grace, but the combo drops. Unfortunate as Zatch takes advantage of it with ending it with a 3-ring circus.
Okay, low key, that could not have been scripted better. That was kind of fire. Oh my
It's the way
god.
things work here, man. Zatch able to find a pulse with a forward 4 and picking it up as well and carrying Awolkitty all the way to the wall.
Oh my god, hello Kitty. Right in the middle of it. Heat burst, not working out. No launch punish on that. Awolkitty, get it going.
Uh-oh. Awol here's the wall, but the Matterhorn completely misses the target and Zatch kicks him right through it and gets the strike.
Strike zone right here. Ooh, the got your nose from the down 4-1-2 counter. We like that.
Trying to cash in Duncan, but instead Awolkitty gets caught reaching with a Sabaki. Zatch is making a statement in this match. Stay on the ground, but commits on the dock with that down back 3. Al has a chance here to make this comeback, but Zatch's defense continues to sharpen up in this set.
Nah, you can't be doing these strings, bro. We are talking about a legacy Asuka player here versus a Lili player. The rivalry, the matchup is written on the wall, and it has been written in Zatch's own blood. So you're gonna have to go for timing reads and not these strings.
Yeah, no such thing. I was like, okay, I'll let you have that one. I'm gonna do the string again, and guess what happened? You paid the price. You tried to go for 4-3-2, not expecting another Sabaki, but Zatch got that thing locked down.
Done seen it. Seen it too many times. I backtraced it. Let's see.
Get ready for the next
Staying on the same fit. Coliseum of Fate. I do love this fit.
From who? Kitty or
From
Zatch?
Awolkitty. cute.
For some reason, it gives me like an e-girl Shadow the Hedgehog kind of vibe.
Yes! Oh, I love that. Awolkitty. 100%. Nice.
Sidestep 2 is and charge it up too, and she got caught ducking here, and now Zatch is gonna try to commit onto that by chipping her down with the down back threes.
Yet another
One. You know what? Why not, right? Why not?
No, the missed palm thrust. It's that button that you must hit every time. Dang, down for 3 whiffing. Zatch is playing at this really great spacing, and Awolkitty is not really able to contest it. Does get that one out the float, though. We like that.
Pushing her farther away. Never mind. Zatch able to catch the timing with that back forward counter hit. Even kind of resetting the damage, and reset it is. Yeah, Awolkitty got caught ducking out of the Nano Augusta forward too.
Sheesh. Sheesh.
Bro, let's do it. Just do it. He does not care. What does he got to lose?
Nothing. Playing the demon. Oh, that's crazy. He's the one that has the red bat special effect, but Awolkitty definitely the one giving off more of the Morrigan vibe. Down 1+2, getting smelt and dealt a big punish.
Oh, gets caught jabbing as well. Zatch able to charge it up and able to crush it as well. 25 seconds left to play, and Awolkitty realizes the situation he's got to be in. Tries to be feisty with it, but Zatch is just extinguishing Zatch. Oh my god, he did it again. He did it again. Zatch, you reach, I teach, and I'm gonna send you down into elimination.
Most promising and highest achieving students
in
the fuck off right here. Let's get it going versus CaezerSalada.
Bro, I see you, Landon. I see you giving shoutouts to the Endure crew. I see you. Shoutouts to Endure, man. With the purple and the name, let's match it up.
I know this man is not ripping the jizza. He's gonna give you the liquid swords. Is that what's happening right here? What in the googly moogly do we got going on here? 51 damage before the wall splat, but then dropped him along the combo.
You want to talk about liquid sword, but he's moving pretty fluid at the moment. But CaezerSalada might have a little stop here, back against the wall, but he's fighting it out here with a teep kick.
You ain't Wu-Tang Dan. Okay, nice. Uses the running 3, stopping him right there with the double hitter.
Gets caught again by that gut kick. Landon is so good at scouting that counter hits. And now CaezerSalada in trouble at the corners of corners. How do you fight out of it? That's exactly how you fight out of it. Bringing out the afterburns with that jet kick and breaking through the armor.
Coming back. Almost got a wall. Flipped over. Another time.
Knock him down. Full crowd. But CaezerSalada, though, able to get that guard break and tries to double down with Landon. The true mirror, unfortunately, Caesar is the one coming out on top.
Hit him with a Gulf Stream knee. Rocking. Got the punch, the kick parry.
And the challenge as well with the 1-1. Not wanting to deal with any of the mix-up that Landon's going to throw out. But unfortunately, you got caught present as Landon D able to get himself to the eating gager.
Does he have a washing machine on his back? What even is that, brother? You getting washed out here. Oh, never mind. Nice punish. Stop that.
Oh my god. Another with a sidestep, and Landon tried to activate the power crush. Tried to go for the big gambles. And speaking of big gambles, there's the commitment that Landon D brought out of the sweep and is able to get himself the lead.
Like that. Blazing his way into victory. Just like Ryan Blaze hitting us with the 499. Appreciate you. Beautiful sidestep left, and we got the heat.
Step out of there, but Landon D able to scout things out and able to get the wall splat into the jet kick follow-up. CaezerSalada, magic picks on left, but no magic to begin with as Landon D is able to get the first game up here on top 8.
Trivia chat. Back forward 4. Jet kick in the move list, or is it called something else?
It's It's called something else.
It is called something else. What's it called, chat? Can
Is
we
it
remember?
Thunderclap?
It is not Thunderclap. That seems like a Miary Zone move. I wish it was a Miary Zone move anyway.
I can just hear it, like when that move comes up, and you're like, I'm gonna hold myself back for the commentary.
Ding, ding, ding. Grafted King. Lashing Squall is the name of back forward for. You already know. Let's go. Okay, we're here on Pack Pixels. Gonna be good for both players' characters here. Ironically. Ooh, I love this fit. It's giving the Master Shredder.
It is exactly Master Shredder as CaezerSalada trying to shred on through, but unfortunately gets caught on by the low, denying the interruption from the jet clip.
And we got the hit confirms on the 1-2-1-4. Knows that he had the low wall splat, so he couldn't get all of it. 1-1, still being able to fight his way out. Doesn't need to use any of the heat. He got all of it in them toes.
Yeah, CaezerSalada tried to take a page out of Landon's book by activating a couple parries, but speaking of which, Landon D's gonna show you how it's done.
Ugh. Well done, even. Oh my god. You know what? That's fine. You still got it. You still got your big dopamine hit with the forward 4-1+2.
Talk about well done. That combo star was a little bit overcooked, but this one's just right. Magic Pixel left scenario, but Landon D's gonna close it out with the slash kick. And now he's got 3 chances to move on to winner's final.
Big ol' up forward 3 to finish that one out. 2-3. 11 frame gap in the middle of that, but you're not jabbing there. Go for it.
And he's just letting him too. Landon D's gonna abuse it too.
Yeah, the pushback that move has is like kind of nasty. You see the 2 jab come out, you should be able to interrupt in the middle, but who's doing that off of a 10 frame? You're not reacting to that. CaezerSalada maybe going downstairs here? I like it.
Sort of bringing it in a different kind of flavor. Now we got 5 different floor bursts, but the question is, can CaezerSalada utilize any of them? Landon D just completely whips with the jet kick, but CaezerSalada unable to get the whip punish. However, he goes in the offense with the up forward 3, converting to a heat dash combo and staying alive.
Kevin Nash throwing in the trash. Nice down forward 1-4, landing yet again for Landon D, but right back at it. He's on fire.
Accelerating like Diesel. Landon D charges it up the knee and goes for the ROM as CaezerSalada tries to activate their own armor but gets caught by the low. You need some of them croutons. You gotta make this bread here, but you're ducking. Of course, got the hit confirm off the end of it as well. Not like he even needed it. And Landon D going to winners finals. To see who will fight Landon D in winner's final.
Calculated chaos we got going on up here. Making sure that the special interaction plays out. Showman, the both of them. God of Destruction 4. I want to see who can make it to number Ouroboros, bro. I need that. Okay, we're delaying the strings. Joe playing that fast action that we know him best for.
And already just pushing CheeseYoni up against the wall. CheeseYoni realizing the situation, activating the heat burst and going for the grab to switch up the size. And JoeCrush realizing it as well and matching up the temperature, but CheeseYoni immediately going on the Rage Art option.
I respect that Rage Art. You're going to get 13 health back, as well as you already know Joe is still going to be pressing right there. He likes to mix up his timing, but he's got that small delay going on. Thought he had the double backdash to be able to get out of there. Still got clipped. Still moving forward with the tie open blast, heat dash, and then down 3 for JoeCrush's toes to lose the first blood.
A little change of interaction as well from CheeseYoni because of the tip range connection from the heat smash, but regardless, he's still able to close things out and keep on pace.
Keep it on.
Joe slowing down a little bit, just backing away. Just waiting for CheeseYoni to make a mistake right at the moment. And notice that CheeseYoni is forcing to close out the range, and that's where JoeCrush thrives on. Unfortunately, CheeseYoni able to find the interruption and got caught mashing for Joe's grab.
A little bit of unoptimal punishment, but CheeseYoni makes the combos matter most when they count. And going for the chainsaw low. It was so difficult to see what the hell was going on behind that 3-ton robot.
No matter how heavy it is, CheeseYoni has no problem with it carrying it through. One more round away and the floor is indeed lava.
Power shovel right there is crazy. I can't believe it reached, but that's the power of Jack. Beautiful! All of that off of a low berry?
Oh, he tries to go for the uninstall, unscale damage into potential heat dash as well, but nicely done for JoeCrush to able to scout on the defense and now making some noise and jumping on through to get away from the wall.
Goes the world backbreaker. JoeCrush not worried about being with his back to the wall. Never has been. Goes for the Atlas Hammer, not working out around the world.
Oh my goodness. What? That was able to cancel on through. JoeCrush did not win that fight, and he has to force the offense with the heat dash and catch CheeseYoni ducking with that programmed uppercut.
That was a nasty one. Full crouch down forward, 2 forward 1. And then CheeseYoni hit something. I swear it was the first active frame of whatever the hell Cheesy was going for. And then Joe slammed it. We like that.
Extending gameplay here, staying alive here for game 1, and CheeseYoni immediately going to the offense, but Joe using a little bit of defense parry and pushes her right through.
This is definitely a plus in the matchup for Jack versus Alisa. All of those chainsaws get turned into recovering health, not less health when he does his power crush.
40 seconds to play. CheeseYoni does not have a lot of health to begin with, but Joe evening things up 2-2 with the down back once.
He's been doing that a lot, like playing the spacing game, playing far back, and then once he's into CheeseYoni's face, going and chopping down those toes, chopping with the lows. But CheeseYoni yet again taking his advantages and making the most out of them.
No punish on the tip range slide, but CheeseYoni still activating a little bit of shield with the power crush, but tries to go on through with flight. But Joe able to catch her off and converting it with a bound combo with heat burst.
Get another pulverizer string. Focus come back 1-1. Gets under the throw. Got the punish. Very difficult with those. Pushes with the heat dash. Okay. Gamma charge still on deck. Still could have the dirty bubble.
Nicely done to wait out the pulverizer. Punish it with a -14, but the wall sped was a little tricky there. So CheeseYoni unable to get a full combo, but still has a decent amount of time to work with and rage as well. He commits on the down jab and stays on crouching, but doesn't get the launch.
Could have had rage art, and CheeseYoni says, this is what I meant to do a second ago, and you just cannot do that. As we have seen many a time, full crouch down forward 1+2 from the head gives you that guaranteed rage art. But I guess they were still crouching. You need to crouch cancel, or maybe hit a rage art button. Don't know.
Don't know. But the thing is, there were a lot of chances for both sides to close the game a little bit earlier as well. It was just a bunch of it was the moment where one of them had to release the trigger a little bit faster from all these mid-high strings.
Yeah, that was definitely big. A big tail of the tape for that last match. Speaking of tails of the tape, gotta tell y'all, in the background, yes, the man, the myth, the analyst, the computer, the commentator even, PhiDX has defeated Shadow20Z 2-1 and will be seen in loser's side top 8. PhiDX brothers, rejoice.
The inspiration continues to grow for PhiDX. The mainless king may have found his momentum, but we go back into game 2 for winner semis, and JoeCrush has become the juggernaut.
Oh my god. My suit's so tight.
Right now, none of them are close.
He doesn't like the mid-high.
No, he really doesn't. He'll take a small punish out of the while standing 12 frames. He does not care. He's not losing a lot of health. Not losing momentum nor position as well. 30 seconds already has passed.
Very, very chill, just holding back there, and Joe hitting with the micro shimmies. That was a crazy heat burst.
He was really looking for that nosedive as well to get himself a combo. That was the only chance as well. Now he has full-on momentum with 10 seconds left to play. CheeseYoni has to defend for 5 seconds left and find a way to get the life lead in 5. Fortunately, though, that's not going to happen as JoeCrush activates a Total Whirl Slam and getting the rounds.
I'll do it. The big haymaker. Ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. Machine gun crunches from that one. CheeseYoni is like very calm, but unfortunately not being able to get anywhere from this defense.
Thankfully, though, he committed on ducking the 3rd time. JoeCrush goes for the high after setting the seeds twice. Pushing Joe all the way to the wall, but Joe immediately fighting out of it and gets caught ducking one more time.
He has just shown that CheeseYoni doesn't have the punishment for him to stop doing while standing 2-1. Like, there's no reason for him to, if you're not going to go for better punishment or go for something more substantial, like a full crouch mix maybe.
A full crouch sweep could do a little bit of damage, but CheeseYoni's playing as safe as he can with these punishes.
Uh-oh, Heartbeat Disabler, 49 damage, raw!
Ooh, and the power crush as well to get the wall split, but no combo for CheeseYoni. He's able to break out of the Volcano Buster, though, and still keeping himself in check.
Joe, once again, staying high energy, high octane, but CheeseYoni with the dual boot low, staying in. But reminder, Joe 1 round away from taking it, and then the down 4-2 with the launch from 4-3+4.
CheeseYoni, though, doing a great job fighting back, trying to get some momentum in. Applying a lot of pressure, but Joe goes for the armor, but CheeseYoni had enough recovery frames to duck and punish.
Yep, nice. There it is, the Volcano Blaster into the blue spark. Gonna get lots on top of it. Maybe goes for the stomp on the end. What in the holy moly?
This could be disaster as well. No dog on the wall, setting 4-1 for CheeseYoni, but is able to duck the Seed Planner and make JoeCrush get punished.
Doesn't have rage. That could have made all the difference. That could have been the rest of the kill. Stomping on it, not being able to see the immediate instant full crouch low from the toe sweep, and CheeseYoni on survival point.
And Joe on set point, doing his best to close it out as he gets caught CheeseYoni jabbing through the crush.
Uh-oh, can he do it?
Yes, he can! And with the reach as well with the engager, Joe trying to absorb the chainsaw to get a little bit more help, but CheeseYoni nicely done to play a little bit patient and delay the attack.
Full crouch down back 1, not landing there. Unfortunate. It must have been the stiletto heel. Speaking of heels, JoeCrush getting a lot of that recoverable back.
No heat for both, but Joe is still able to absorb the damage with the Gamma Plasma.
Now he's going with the high there. I see the play. No punish on the stop sign.
15 though, Joe just kind of bait his time out. Goes for the high one more time. CheeseYoni has the lead though. But did the sweep, doesn't react, 5 seconds left to play. Goes for the kick up, and Joe denying any offensive move out of CheeseYoni.
Okay, as they call it. Wayne's Worlders, you already know. I already know my man Medina Prime has got the lore on this. Help me out in the backseat. Here we go though. Nick with the Alisa, SYRAXSLAYER on the Leroy, the specialist.
SYRAXSLAYER has been doing an amazing job sticking with the Leroy and putting on a show every single time. But at the same time though, Nick RM has been gathering a great amount of tournament results everywhere.
Nick RM's name many a time in a top 8. Looking to see them get even further. Sheesh, the chain punches, heat dash, going over to the wall. Doesn't get the good wall splat though.
A lot of great health to recover, but SYRAXSLAYER depletes the health bar to get the first round. Nick RM trying to make himself known here, and that's one way to get yourself known in the fight. Able to sidewalk out of there, get himself an engager, and baiting out the retaliation out of SYRAXSLAYER as well. Nice chainsaw.
That's a heat dash launcher, crazy. SYRAXSLAYER not definitely could have had a better punish than that. Wall standing 2 is so hard to launch punish. It's such a subtle animation.
Oh, that could have been as well if the chainsaw continued on through, but SYRAXSLAYER unfortunately unable to hold on a little bit longer as NickRM able to equalize the round count.
The small stuff we got going on here. Okay, chainsaws, opening it up, proving me wrong.
Activating the heat burst, getting a little bit of a initiation here on the offense, but NickRM immediately spins the heat dash, goes for the sweep, but doesn't fully send it.
Get that punish. Nice!
Wow!
That would have been way better than any other option. Worst head of your life.
Explosives. Some could be good, but this one's even better. NickRM with the sidestep launcher has been on point lately. Goes for the 1-2, keeping it safe for the wall carry, activate the heat burst to get extended combo.
Loving that sweep there. SYRAXSLAYER still staying in there. Tries to go for the 1-inch punch. Very risky. NickRM gets the big whiff punish.
And catches him ducking on the incoming as well. NickRM, destruction mode, goes burr and takes out the head at the outro to add insult to injury.
Tough one right there. Especially, I feel like this matchup can be difficult for Leroy. Like, he has some good long-range buttons, but it's not the same as it used to be back in Tekken 7 when he was at his strength, and Alisa's backdash makes it really easy to get away from that pressure, not to mention the sidestep.
Yeah, the sidestep has been doing a lot of work in this matchup here and just making SYRAXSLAYER whip so many times. In addition to that, NickRM's usage of destruction stance and baiting out any move out of SYRAXSLAYER has been peak as well.
Ooh,
man.
Both of them going for it right there, but the down forward 2 right in the middle of SYRAXSLAYER's while standing.
And again, right there, NickRM able to sidewalk out of trouble and try to punish him, but the way that NickRM's so disciplined on not full sending the strings has been amazing.
SYRAXSLAYER been loving the down 3-2 approach. It's been working out very well, but the follow-ups just do not. Everything that he does out of Hermit stance gets smelt out by Nick. Beautiful, but no good punish.
Yeah, unfortunately, keeping the shoes shining, but it keeps the health raging, but NickRM continues deleting the health bar out of SYRAXSLAYER, extending his lead.
I'm definitely waiting for you to finish that string. You're not catching me like that. Dang, man. He's trying to backdash and get away, and the 50-50s are just glued on top of him, and NickRM doing really well with it.
Finally able to block the Beyblade spins and push him out of there, but NickRM gets himself engaged one more time with heat and catches SYRAXSLAYER with the sweep. NickRM should be able to close it out, and absolutely so with the heat smash. NickRM, 2-0 on set point.
Very confused as to why we didn't see a wall standing 2 punish. We only saw the upward 2+4. Don't know why, but NickRM took advantage of it, got the stomp. Wish you would stomp on me like that. Heartbeat disabler, not working out, but getting it on the end. 44 damage, 44 seconds left in the round. Kismet, serendipitous, you might even say. 2-0 dropping that combo at the monthly, bro. I'm so tight. But not gonna happen here. We're not gonna see any PhiDX combos. We're gonna see nothing but Beauty and the Beast. Who's gonna be which?
They're getting black and blue, being black and blue as dressing up with Snow White, but L2K Snake able to Sabaki out of the punch parries here.
Yeah, already showing the punch parry is very interesting. Going for that classic off-axis throw tech into the extra pressure. He's not plus after that, and you can't buffer moves after throws, but for some reason people always get hit. I don't know.
L2K Snake has a decent amount of health lead at the moment, but PhiDX just a couple 1-2-2s and trying to equalize it, but L2K Snake not dishing out, thank God. But you know what? But you know what? This still is pretty bad for L2K Snake. Gets caught by the mid wall splat. Still staying alive, able to block the dirty boxing, but unable to get the wall splat. But still able to close it out with the wine opener.
I cannot believe PhiDX got beat by the can opener, and he literally got away with murder with that unblockable. Nice! Stepped that time after he showed the throw tech mash, and PhiDX went for the rocket launcher into the up back one. What are we doing? This main is cracked out.
Yo, the poison jab fighting PhiDX. You want to talk about the toxic streamer? He deal with the toxic character, but PhiDX playing fire with fire as L2K Snake retaliates with the blonde bomb.
5 Fox Fury certainly got lots of fire coming out with it. L2K Snake once again, only the first 2 hits of the can opener this time. He is going through the layers.
Yes, he is. He's really mixing PhiDX up and adding a lot of mental stack. And speaking of mental stack, 2 rounds up to none. L2K Snake on the lead.
Bro, we talk about foxes. You're gonna have to believe it. Up back one, number 3 not working out, but L2K Snake 2-3 with the spider knee. You can see that he's just going through his different move list options. He does not stick on one place. He plays the meta, plays 2 or 3 layers deep, moves on.
Oh, great bait out of PhiDX as well, out of the dirty boxing. L2K Snake was ready to release that parry, switching up the sides to take away some great help, but PhiDX delayed the timing. Staying alive here, gathering around, but L2K Snake not stopping on his momentum, wiping up the floor and telling PhiDX to shut up.
He doesn't want them to go 4 after they wipe the floor. B's like, nah, you're not gonna push me back to the wall. I push you back to the wall. All these highs.
He's doing just that. L2K Snake isn't exactly ducking a lot of things, but instead he's moving so much. That's why PhiDX is really prioritizing on these homing moves, and with that, rewarding themselves into an equalizing round here, 2-2.
He's certainly taking over. Sidestep 1+2, no longer giving a knockdown. That's a damn shame. But PhiDX taking advantage of it. 6-7 before the wall splat too. Ugh, that's a lot of damage.
Make it into an 8-7. He's gonna extend the damage as well. L2K Snake looking in trouble, but he's able to fight out of it with a couple jabs.
Sidestep 2 not getting punished. We like that.
Oh my god, gets himself caught moving. PhiDX taking out every shell out of the Gatling gun to make the comeback and get the first game. L2K Snake immediately gets shut down.
I swear he needed the very last hit of that massage punches to be able to get the kill there. That was nasty in terms of the comeback. Honestly, it seemed like PhiDX decided that he was going to smell out what L2K Snake was doing on defense and be able to take advantage of it, because on offense, L2K Snake was doing pretty good at running his sequences and conditioning that layer 1 to layer 2, but past that, he hasn't decided to stick to one meta.
And that's just the thing as well. When it comes to PhiDX being down 2 rounds, he immediately turns up the heat and switches up into from first gear immediately to 5th gear.
PhiDX to PhiEX, 100%. We're on that layer. Big counter hit, slamming, bouncing on it.
Back up against the wall again for L2K Snake, not ducking the dirty boxing, but able to duck the Hellfire guard break and giving themselves some couple damage output for L2K Snake's trouble.
Sidestep 1 and an up forward one. L2K Snake giving up his turn consistently. PhiDX getting the throw broken.
Double it down. Sonic bang. Sonic boom for your troubles. Get out of here, Vega.
Ooh. Going for the lows into the ivory cutter. Respect. I like the jab there.
Oh man, these sidestep down forward twos has been amazing for L2K Snake. Let's see how much damage can he pull out. Goes for the reverse ivory cutter to get more Oki afterwards, but PhiDX stuns him and able to get the 1+2 follow-up.
Can't parry the wall running too. Got hit by it. Not a correct punish. Gets parried for his troubles.
But he continues to swing on through, but L2K Snake able to win out that fight with the wipe the floor.
Ace the throw not getting broken. 37 damage, and if you had recoverable, it'd be gone. Lights out for you.
counter hit into the engager. L2K Snake loses the guess and trying to sidestep block out of it, but PhiDX continues to keep him on ground. But speaking of which, L2K Snake brings PhiDX up in the air with another sidestep down forward 2.
Doesn't want the wall just yet. Trying to use the QCF2 to force it.
Another homing move as well. L2K Snake not stepping as much as he used to, but gets caught again by the side sway 2. Able to get the balcony break for PhiDX and pushing L2K Snake all the way to the wall.
Which is actually stopping the win condition right here for Phi, because he had to go and get that scaling so much, but still closed it out with the Wild Man, the down 2. PhiDX now 1 round away from being guaranteed top 5, but we got the butterfly cancels out here. We got those.
Yep, and he's got heat burst to work with, but the connection doesn't work, so the combo gets dropped early. But L2K Snake not stopping in his offense as he gets caught by another up forward 1 poison jab. PhiDX looking in trouble.
Back one, that was number 3. PhiDX getting evaded. Nice. Sidestep 1 into the up forward 1+2 throw. L2K Snake mixing it up and working it out.
Yeah, set point versus survival point once again. Can L2K Snake force a game 3? It's looking like a good start here with another sidestep down forward 2 with a wall explosion as well to extend the combo.
Cannon, Old Faithful. No duck on the wall standing 1+2 for PhiDX. Consistent.
Ooh, that could have been insane, but PhiDX goes for the Shoryuken 1 more time, and this one is gonna connect. L2K Snake now on the back burner as he gets caught by a wall explosion and having the coast-to-coast combo for PhiDX.
He misses the wall splat opportunity. So unfortunate for PhiDX. L2K Snake, once again, not getting punished by the spider knee. God damn, we getting us a game 3.
Man, we really are all fumbling our words out here because how insane the matches have been, huh?
It is how it is, you know, PhiDX fumbling combos, L2K Snake picking them up and running them back for the safety.
Back to the drawing board we go, and I love the fact that L2K Snake just catches on the timing as well as PhiDX. Goes for the 1-2, goes for the crouch, and tries to see if he's gonna tries to catch a retaliation out of L2K Snake, but both of them instead delaying their time. But unfortunately, only one of them comes out on top, and that's the case of L2K Snake going us to game 3.
I think this is actually going to help Snake here. He's been showing that he can do it real well out in the open. Oh, not the Harley Quinn.
The disapproval.
I'm a Batman the Animated Series Harley Quinner. You know what I'm saying? The OG. So when I see this version, it reminds me of Suicide Squad. It reminds me of all of the things that happened with Joker in that one. Anyway, somebody who's not joking around, PhiDX with his heat engager, but once again, they'll wipe the floors.
You know, add 1 more for your troubles as well, but PhiDX immediately going on the offense. Nicely done the bait out of the up back 1 this time.
Oh, he wanted it again. You seen it.
Magic Pixel, but no tree. PhiDX closes it off, gets the lead back with the Wild Man. Counter hit with the back 1, finding the bullseye here with the back 1 as PhiDX extending more damage here.
Bro, be that netty. It works every time. There it is, the hit confirm on the binding whip, up forward 2-1 into the 5 butterfly loops. We got those.
Butterfly in full effect here for L2K Snake, but immediately gets shut down by a couple of jabs by PhiDX. And just like that, L2K Snake extinguished out of heat.
Break those. I'm out. You got no pressure. Get that punish. A little bit more I would have liked. Uh-oh.
Got a little too confident there with the sidestep 4-2, but PhiDX able to duck and continues to stay on ducking out of, waiting out for that high.
Hit launcher. L2K Snake once again. Up for 1 and sidestep down 4-2 yet again, but does he have the combo? He needs the Rage Art and he needs it now.
He's able to gain 13 health away, delete all the gray health out of PhiDX, but I don't think he has the life lead here.
It's going to be a tough one. I'm going to say that he does have the life lead, and if you hide his Sheeta properly, you can be able to stay alive.
Unfortunate there for PhiDX. I think the heat dash cost him that round because they wasted more time.
4-4. Okay. Brother, sidestep down forward 2 is just destroying the offense of PhiDX right now.
Yeah, the thing is as well that sidestep down forward 2 is catching us so many jabs as well, giving it that extra count hit damage.
But Phi's been getting a lot of mileage off of the weave. Yet another, I think that's number 4 or number 5. He says, "You're not gonna live one more time. You will not survive this combo." PhiDX, put him in the ground.
Wants to close it out, but goes for the dash cancel, goes for the grab, but L2K staying aware to break the grab, and now PhiDX applying more pressure with the heat dash, but doesn't have the chance to close it out. Oh my god, the silhouette heal unable to connect for the first one, but doesn't get the counter hit on the second as they were able to trade it out.
Oh, he sent that one. He's like, I have so much life lead, you're gonna have to do a lot to be able to stop it. And yet again, PhiDX on set point. It's hit it or quit it for L2K Snake.
He's just walking out of there. L2K Snake continues on swinging, but a full swing and a miss as PhiDX waiting out the silhouette heals finally to get the wall standing 2 launch punish.
Come on, Snake. Oh no. You know what? That's better than the combo that you should have got. He said, I'm still gonna get this damn Shoryuken. And PhiDX guaranteed a top 5 finish. I know you like that out there, YouTube, Twitch.tv land.
Salada versus Nick RM. This is gonna be a hell of a fight here. A matchup that we don't get to see a lot. Fahkumram versus Alisa Boskanovic.
Hey, CaezerSalada. Who is eating them plus frames and who's eating the damage?
Here's a low for you. I'll get the first low connected. Oh no, that is an unfortunate start here for CaezerSalada. Nick RM already taking the floor layers away, going on to the bottom level.
Yeah, that was a really tough pickup. Respect for Nick RM for even trying it. Run up keepers might have worked out, but look at all the chainsaw pressure and how much of that has helped. Oh, the stagger, but the down forward 1 not getting the pickup.
Oh, a little too late for Nick RM. CaezerSalada has a chance, has a big chance here, starting off with a wall splat heat engager and taking away the floor burst immediately. But unfortunately, CaezerSalada delays on the low as Nick RM able to react with the rage art, stealing that round away from him.
Nasty work right there with the low. It was like 1 or 2 frames, and then we saw the hit connect. So if CaezerSalada was just a little bit sooner, he would have got the counter hit, and that would have been it. But Nick RM still gets first blood.
Trying to sidestep to the left here, but Nick RM utilizing those chainsaws and catching him, catching CaezerSalada stepping. Catches him stepping again with the homing standing 4 as well, and closing it off with the back 1 quickly. Nick RM 2 rounds up to none.
I just noticed the shoes. What are we doing with the shoes right here? Real talk.
I don't know, but you can't be looking down when you got sent up high with the down forward 2 by Nick RM.
The backflip. Nick staying on top of it. Not worried about any of these scrambles. Beautiful sidestep left to be able to neutralize the T-kick, but still the down forward 1-4 coming in.
And tries to close it off as well with the up forward 3, but Nick RM, that instant sidestep into heat smash is gonna seal the deal. No round for Nick RM.
We've only just begun to live. I can't believe how fast that game was. That's crazy.
I'm telling you, Nick RM has been playing out of his mind the past 2 months.
I mean, let's imagine you're in a martial arts contest. Your opponent is a robot that has chainsaws. I understand if the matches go a little bit quicker than you might expect.
Bro, you're coming out of like a sealed chamber from like 50 foot high with no oxygen, and you're 7 foot. Well, probably more than 7 foot, right? Man,
yeah, I think he's like 7'6" or 7'3". He's like the same height as Nemesis or something like that from Resident Evil.
Yo, Fahkumram mates, please make a Nemesis custom. That'd be fire.
Well, we already have Kevin Nash here with Master Shredder.
Evan Nash, the Master Shredder, the Diesel. Right at the moment, NickRM's the one accelerating as CaezerSalada already on rage with 40 seconds left to play, but NickRM doesn't give any room to breathe.
NickRM is giving that Keyblade Warrior status out here with these chainsaws. Ooh, the lashing squall finna take all of that momentum though.
Yep, taking away the balcony as well, taking a decent amount of great health away from NickRM to use to gain back. But damn, that's one way to fight back out of the wall. Getting themselves engaged and matching the temperature, but CaezerSalada shutting him down with the up-forward 3 heat dash.
Nice. Okay, let the screwdriver to get out. Keep the plus frame.
Right back at you though. CaezerSalada not afraid to dish those out the jet kicks, but NickRM able to scout it out with the teep kick and with a sidestep hop kick for your troubles. 15 seconds left to play. He's gonna go immediately for the Rage Art. It's going to connect, but most importantly, it's gonna take away all the gray health away out of CaezerSalada.
Sheesh. That's a lot of damage there, brother. So big the pushback as well. Trying to fake out, not happening. Big counter hit confirm. And the program punch from far away, from downtown. And 5 rounds straight for NickRM.
Yeah, also saw that little switch duck out of CaezerSalada, and that cost him the match. NickRM has 3 chances to close this out, but CaezerSalada able to dog the Beyblade spin and able to get himself a heat engager for the punish.
That right has been working out really well for NickRM. CaezerSalada out of heat, still has the Garuda possibilities. The quick trim though, that's insane that you get a whole combo off of that. And then the chainsaws again, right through the sternum. H, he's back in his original area, the PhiDX area, up in the northwest side, Pacific Northwest. Oh, and he got the one-piece fit as well. Can he find it?
This Lili outfit is really tantalizing. As I said, as PhiDX is getting chopped down by chainsaws.
I see the idea here. As we all know, the mainless king is susceptible to white women, and that is why CheeseYoni uses this bit here. I respect it.
Hey man, it would have got me too, bro.
Look at this combo.
What? What was that?
What? He had 100 damage before the game decided that he wasn't allowed to have a bigger combo.
Yo, I need a clip out of that.
Y'all, please. But he still got the round. It's fine, chat. It's okay.
Yeah, clearly CheeseYoni is not phased at all. Look at the health deficit at the moment that PhiDX has to fight with. Trying to get the 2 grab, trying to switch up the position, but CheeseYoni is trying his best to shield his way out of here.
It's a really good job with a mix-up game. QCF1 to catch the timing of CheeseYoni. Once again, CheeseYoni trying to use the movement. And let's not forget the litany of homing moves that Steve has.
Yep. And PhiDX is not afraid to use that, especially on a character like Lili or Alisa that really excels when it comes to sidesteps. PhiDX is going to prioritize that, but unfortunately, PhiDX trying to get more advantage out of it with the jabs, but gets caught by the crushing launcher by CheeseYoni.
With a lot of damage and took away the floor blast. 4-2-1. PhiDX did not think that CheeseYoni was going to finish that string. Extra, bleed all about it with the chainsaw low to finish it off.
Yeah, come back next time for the next issue.
Ooh, oh my God, walking right into it.
It continues to build on through CheeseYoni. Does not finish the combo, but keeps the range instead.
It's so hard to be able to move away from the dual root mix. She just can lock straight in on you, magnetically even.
Why you stepping again with the heat engager out of PhiDX, but CheeseYoni gets flipped upside down by the counter hit launcher, and PhiDX should get the lead here.
Bing bang. Okay, look at all of the heat that he still has as well. He chooses to go into the instant EX duck.
Oh, that could have been a huge whip punish potential for PhiDX if he didn't get caught by the tip of that chainsaw. 10 seconds left to play. CheeseYoni trying to activate destruction stance when he could, but instead goes for the rocket punch and able to get the pickup. Oh no, he has the lead as well, but he was able to block and punish the down 3. PhiDX staying alive and getting the first game.
Frame height with the Lionheart mid on the end of it as well. That was crazy. PhiDX stayed nice and compact throughout. Stayed on top of CheeseYoni and vice versa as well. And we saw a lot of PhiDX using his spacing and trying to force CheeseYoni to use those long-range approach tools, but really couldn't get away from CheeseYoni. Just stayed tight with the defense.
He kept it super safe as well for PhiDX. He didn't want to give too much room for CheeseYoni to work with. He kept it at around like a range 1 to range 2 max. But we're gonna run it back here at Phoenix Gate. Let's see how things are gonna get changed.
Back on same stage. The extended duck forward 2. He's risking it all for those. Yet again, CheeseYoni trying to sidestep and PhiDX using the options, especially like those rocket launchers that we've been seeing earlier to catch the timing mix.
He done the duck and punish the Hellfire for CheeseYoni. PhiDX looking in trouble back against the wall, but will CheeseYoni explode it? Yes, he is. Taking away and sending Hellfire to PhiDX.
CheeseYoni going for a different blonde for the fit on this one. Clearly the first one didn't work. Nice immediately with the 1+2. CheeseYoni fighting out with the chainsaws. 1 pixel left for PhiDX. Tries to go for the Steve Fox Shoryuken, but not foxy enough.
CheeseYoni was smart enough to wait out and bait to get the W, and now wall's a little bit farther away, and floor is lava once again.
This is where PhiDX likes to live out here. The pseudo-infinite stages, where the patented PhiDX backdash is supreme.
From Arctic Snowfall to actual hell.
If you know, you know, chat.
Right now it's looking hellish right now for PhiDX. Getting caught by the combo, and now back against the wall as CheeseYoni continues to slash on through, giving himself 2 rounds. PhiDX, what can you do?
That's a tough one. Got caught down jabbing in that situation. Yet another rocket launcher heat engage. That's at least the 4th one that we've seen in this set. PhiDX trying to push forward with that mix, delaying the strings, and CheeseYoni is not having any of it. Quick trim up forward 2, right back at it.
And tries to retaliate with the stun gun, but PhiDX unable to give themselves a little bit of shock factor. Now both of them extinguish on heat. It's going to be mano a mano here with 33 seconds left to play. He is really just trying to activate and trying to abuse a lot of clustering, but CheeseYoni trying to step out of it, and PhiDX catches off CheeseYoni stepping one more time.
The defense. CheeseYoni, again, also going for not finishing the strings right now. Doesn't have the life lead, but playing like he does.
Nice down jab, going back to the lead, unable to block the shoe shine as well. Now CheeseYoni has PhiDX on range, but he whips right in front of him, and PhiDX has enough time to activate the rage art and should have enough damage to close it out.
You're the best around. Nothing's gonna ever keep you down. Single jab, recovers quickly enough to not get hit by the rage art.
Bro, I can't believe that didn't kill. But regardless, PhiDX extends gameplay, staying alive here.
Barely missing the punishment on that one. Unfortunate. CheeseYoni going for the lows. Double time.
First one on heat, PhiDX able to close out the distance with the Sonic Fang, able to get himself on heat as well. But CheeseYoni trying to get back into position, trying to get back into place with that heat dash. But PhiDX not letting him, using his own heat dash against him.
Big knockdown. A lot of the small stuff. Chainsaws are out. Power crushing. Oh, we're ducking under that one, but doesn't get the launch.
Doesn't matter though, PhiDX committed on the up 4-2 once again and ultimately pays the price. CheeseYoni hangs on and we are going to a game 3.
This is the time. Newman PH needs to lock in like the Tiger Uppercut champion. CheeseYoni was doing a lot in that last game with those power crushes coming in and out of the chainsaw stance, and it was meaning destruction for the momentum of the Mainless King. So I gotta ask you, Spirit, what's he got in his bag to be able to combat it?
A bigger stage.
Ooh, you're right about that. He definitely succeeds on that. But we just saw that CheeseYoni was able to outplay him, question mark, on the large stage once we had the Phoenix on, you know, the bigger one. But we'll see if the same thing happens. That was the same interaction earlier, up forward 2 into the high crush.
Yeah, he's gonna extend the insult as well by taking away about 40% already out of PhiDX's Hell Bar. 50 with that 1+2. It catches him ducking out of the Hello World into the screwdriver as well. But PhiDX able to find the right timing to activate the Heat Burst and able to reward themselves a bound combo.
Got something. Nice duck under into Heat Burst. Interesting option.
What a catch with that down forward 1. CheeseYoni tried to activate the Heat Smash, trying to close the game out early, but gets caught by a float combo out of PhiDX. Now PhiDX has a lot of chances here to steal this round.
CheeseYoni, of course, going for broke here. Broken toes, that is.
Is that the first time CheeseYoni used the Hell Sweep in this set?
Definitely.
Whew. 1+2, double down right back at you, but PhiDX stops you in this track with the stun gun, but doesn't go for the heat dash follow-up with the 1+2. Conserving the heat, CheeseYoni closes out the distance with the screwdriver dive again, but gets caught by the destruction set heat dash. And CheeseYoni, sitting 2 rounds comfortably, has got 3 chances to eliminate PhiDX.
Forward 2-1 counter hit confirm into heat dash. Definitely one of the strongest in the game. We cannot undersell that.
The play here, 45. CheeseYoni just playing a little bit of keep out with the quick trim.
Nice. Up the left side. Being conservative though, wasn't sure if he was going to be able to get the extra. Nice down forward 2. That was crazy how off axis CheeseYoni was, but how close they were.
Yep, and doesn't extend the combo as well with the heat dash, but will apply pressure so with the 4-2-1, and PhiDX unable to break the grab. Still staying alive here, but CheeseYoni closes it out with the knee as PhiDX trying to wake up, trying to get position, but the trade wins out for CheeseYoni.
Adapt to Joe's wavelength. Let's see if maybe he finds some of that syncopation, synchronicity in this our winners finals. Game 1 on Times Square. Let's see if Joe wants to fight fair.
Oh,
nope.
You know, oh, that's not fair at all. Immediately starting off, crouching into the wall, standing while launching, catching Landon, potentially jabbing from the start.
Yeah, imagine doing a jab, what JDCR says is the best move in the game, and then dying for it. Relatable. Not the perfect on round 1. This is not good for the mental.
Also relatable. Landon, how do you respond back after dealing all that perfect chip? Oh my god, JoeCrush trying to get a huge call here, trying to absorb some damage output, trying to get some health back, but Landon even goes for the low, delaying his timing. Punish, nicely done. Up forward 3, able to get the connection, but the last part of the ender does not. JoeCrush has a chance here. Oh my god, he has a really big chance here. JoeCrush, the low parry, he's able to regain some important great health right back and putting Landon all the way to the wall.
Gets stomped on. He goes for nothing after that option. Very interesting. JoeCrush letting Landon get away with it.
Double on the low, JoeCrush trying to absorb it as well with the power crush, but Landon delays it with the slash kick.
That's the string that won him the LCQ back in the TWT New Orleans. Look at the damage that he gets off of it with the drill. Our highest damage combo of the stream, 116.
Like, wow. The 10 frame heat smash. Don't forget about that. Landon D tried to spawn on through, try to add a little mix, but JoeCrush says no.
Joe is ready. No, you definitely have a 17 frame Punisher. Landon, what are we on right now?
Man, you got Hotcake, man. That's gonna reach.
You got a million things for Fahkumram that can punish that move.
It's alright though. Teep Kick's gonna do the job. That's the go-to move. 3-1. Denying a lot of power pressure options, but not breaking the throw. Unfortunate for Landon D as JoeCrush keeps him near at the hot dog concession stand.
Sheesh. Joe trying to land his D on top of Landon. Ooh, nice interruption right there. Stop it. No interruptions for you.
Not ducking the big boot, but still staying alive. Joe goes for the Kappa jump, but Landon D, speaking of jumps, he's sending up in the air with an up 4-3.
Yeah, having a button like that as a heat dash, pretty nice.
Yeah, able to jump over the stop and just completely negating its effect.
Interesting. They got him with a Gale Force, running 3. Can't duck under it in time because he went for the string.
Activating the heat burst, doesn't want to deal with JoeCrush's the mixed potential, but Landon D a little bit too late on the whip punish. JoeCrush able to stay alive, but not for long, as Landon D able to find themselves a counter hit down back forward to secure game 1.
This is the option select that you guys got here. You go into the set, you say, I don't know how to beat this guy. I'm trash. I can't win. And then you win. That's how you get it done. I've seen it time and time again, bracket after bracket.
That happens a lot in your local. You guys show up in your locals, by the way. Support your locals.
Absolutely. Show up, get the word out. Now, speaking of getting the word out, Landon D has been getting the word out on the downplay of Fahkumram. And, you know, the way that he's playing right now, I'm not going to lie, you know, I'm not seeing Fahkumram supremacy just yet. He may be turning me into a believer into the downplay. Fahkumram D tier guy? Question mark?
I don't know. Mogold won a tournament with it.
Factual. A one whole tournament won by Fahkumram.
Yeah.
Character must be S tier.
One match.
Yeah, one entire tournament set. Landon again using, like, he's missing these really long range punishes from the Jack. Like, the Jack buttons are known for having these big pushbacks that most characters can't punish, but you are playing Fahkumram. You're letting Joe get away with this stuff.
Yeah, and Joe is a player that knows how to play on the same momentum and knowing when to challenge. But Landon D, speaking of challenges, he's able to deny the low with the low parry. Unfortunately, unable to get a lot of damage output, but does put himself in the driver's seat until JoeCrush gives him the full forward 2 stop sign.
Gifted with the raid from Reset Rel. He has blessed us. No, too far away for the down forward 2-3 punish.
Thanks for hosting the redemption bracket, Rel. Appreciate you. 25 seconds left to play. None of them still has utilized heat. JoeCrush has a decent amount of health, but gets caught by the 1-2-4-4 counter hit into the overhead. JoeCrush got caught flinching.
Yeah, he did. He's too reactive. The red dirty bubble into the wall, standing forward. Landon just comes right back, and then the Tyopen blast to interrupt yet again. JoeCrush not afraid to press buttons, never has been.
And he's sitting pretty with 2 rounds up to none, and Landon D gets caught with the float combo as Joe having the time and room to carry him all the way to the wall, as he's also able to activate heat burst as well.
Oops. You're not stepping in that button, bro.
No,
especially with them big legs.
Late on the punish as well. Joe has been doing a great job scouting out these parries, but the players are just not retaliating fast enough.
Minus 16 on block on that one. tried to go for the Hail Mary, but he's gonna have to go back to the drawing board on that one. Back to Cali.
Excuse me. 3 rounds straight for JoeCrush to equalize the scoreboard. 1-1. The thing is, the way how Joe was able to win that match was interrupting every single time and rewarding himself's counter hits for majority of them. Down forward 4 has been the bane of Landon's existence right now.
Yeah, if you want to sidestep button, that button just absolutely destroys you. Down forward 4 might as well be homing. Always has been. Stock 2K is like, Landon never stops pressing. Have you seen JoeCrush? Have you seen this man? You do not want to give him the chance to press buttons against you because you will not be able to survive the smother. Look at this magic 4 that he got with the little micro dash combos like we're playing Tekken 7 again. He's on them.
Exhibition 1. Showcase. JoeCrush. Able to get the big boot, but no heat to work with, so it's unable to convert it to a dash, but it doesn't even matter. Double down on the boot and closing it off with a simple crouch down back 1.
Kick. It's so high interaction, those deep kick mixes, but Joe and Landon both playing at that speed. Throw not getting broken though as I speak it.
Nice punish as well, but Landon D gets caught by the engager by JoeCrush, and JoeCrush back on the driver's seat as Landon D in trouble back up against the wall, but he's able to match the temperature with his own heat burst.
With the gamma once again, but yet another up forward 3 heat dash call out from Landon D, saving him.
So many challenges won for both players, but damn, what a knee there for Landon D. He's got the Thunder Force to work with. He's got the install, but when does he use it?
And then once again getting hit by that long power crush. You cannot wake up wrong in that Oki. They took away a lot of the crazy Okis, but Jack still got that wall running 1+2 that's really scary to wake up against in a lot of situations.
Yeah, that battery ram, regardless of what you're going to press, you could get your back up against the wall. But speaking of back up against the wall, Landon D is looking in trouble as JoeCrush able to get himself a floated down 4-2 combo.
Saw that exact same sequence versus CheeseYoni earlier on in winner's side.
Punish!
No punish!
No, just made him watch! Landon is dropping all the food out on the floor, and JoeCrush extending the lead even further.
That's a 50-day key P minus, brother. Watch the heat smashes. Get those punishes.
This is
That's
not
a tough
Landon D.
one.
This is not Landon D, folks.
He not landing the damn thing.
That's a damn shame.
I am furious because I want him to win. We have seen JoeCrush win this thing too many times. The amount of wins that JoeCrush has in TampaNeverSleeps is too damn high. I need someone else on top of the throne. Can he be stopped?
The Paragon Prime Minister really laying down the law tells Landon, can you bring the martial law? It is
Yes,
first
it is
to three,
first to
yes.
three. Yeah, why?
Lock in. Lock in.
Yeah, lock in. What do you mean isn't it first to 3? This is a winner's final set.
Lock in.
Bro acts like he hasn't been in top 2 many times. He forgot.
Bro,
He just needs to adjust to the connection. You need to adjust to the connection. But okay, brother, he whiffed an entire heat smash on you. What connection are you adjusting to?
Bro,
you have to adjust an entire Ethernet cable? You gotta adjust your fight stick? Adjust your eyes. I love you.
Bro, I'm serious. Yo, we're serious too, Landon. Don't.
Low key, I understand. low key, I know exactly what you mean when you say that you have to adjust to the connection. But let's not forget, you won game 1 before he adjusted to the connection. Get the lag switch ready, guys. I mean, no, don't do that. Winners finals, game 4. Landon D versus JoeCrush, and we're with the Jiren costume. Fight
There
fire with fire.
Bringing out the Endure Fit, and I was like, all right, I gotta get Endure all of it and bring out the offense. No stops needed. 4-1+2, but the wall splat, and JoeCrush already down to about 40%. No rage yet, but Landon, as he's running out, it goes for the upward 3, and having to wait till JoeCrush baiting out the armor.
Bro, when Joe has his back to the wall and he just does the taunt, it's like, what are you gonna do with me like that? You don't have the life lead. You do not have the points to be able to taunt me like that. Landon teaching him how he should not.
Playing the range game a little bit better now, just utilizing the lows with down 3, but JoeCrush also has that range game to play with that down 4 too.
Really finished that string. It really realigned. Landon D was still ready for it though. Got the Garuda Force and yet another heavy side kick to be able to get the counter.
But the commitment on Joe though, able to duck and punish the down 3-4. Give himself the wall standing 1, carrying Landon all the way to the wall, but he stays down and make JoeCrush count and cancel it. Seed Planner doesn't do the job just yet. 15 seconds left to play. His heat's running out, but Joe goes for a rage up, but as Landon flinch, he does not. He does not break on through as Landon D extends the lead 2 rounds to none.
Hey, I don't know about you guys, but doing that punish after a rage art, pretty difficult. It looks like Landon D has connected to the, apparently he got a connection of Joe's fist to his knuckles.
Connection interrupted. You see like the Call of Duty connection interrupted logo. It's happening right now.
Oh God.
Oh no. Landed already down into the magic pixel, but can he do the magic comeback? He cannot. JoeCrush extends gameplay here.
Locked in. Nice punish, okay. Let's
there
go,
we
Joe.
go. That's a whip punish if I've ever seen one out of Landon D.
Got the heat. Decent punish. Could have got the wall standing 1 into the extra. Landon gets the finish. Okay. Joe with his back to the wall. He has never shown any sort of fear about that one though.
No, is able to fight out immediately. Goes for the big boot into the back 1+2 heat dash, but Landon D goes for the down 1+2 to get the guaranteed round force. Into the full range teeth kick to give us a final game. Landon D could potentially have been locked in.
I did not think JoeCrush versus Landon will be something that I would say is happening on TampaNeverSleeps number 93, but here we are. We got prime real estate happening. Game 5. Landon has been doing really good at using his spacing properly, and it's working out. Joe has not really been able to get off the wall as easily as he was in the first few games.
No. And once Joe was able to get the momentum, Landon D taking a page out of JoeCrush's book in the past 2 games and interrupting him as well has been working out in his favor.
Absolutely, yeah. Okay, Phoenix Gate, very fitting for our final game to figure out who's going to be in winner's side of grand finals. Wait, that's not Falco.
Falco Joe? Falco Crush? Oh my god, Falco is crushing. Gets caught by the flapjack. Landon D already down to rage with 12 seconds left to play. But he's still not out of the fight. He's able to regain a decent amount of health, great health back as well.
Right for the forward 1+2 3 times. Or he just really wants to land that, but a forward 3 though, jump scare. You don't even see it.
Had the life lead momentarily, but now equal health here. But Landon D has the upper hand with all the resources in hand. That could have been an insane whip punish with a forward 1+2, but JoeCrush was waiting for Landon D to finish out those machine gun kicks to get the turn back, but still on Magic Pixel, Landon D still not falters until JoeCrush finishes the job.
Scary stuff right there. Okay, big trade. I really thought he was going to get the pickup. That would have been insane.
Yeah, down 3 would have been an insane pickup if you couldn't imagine.
No, I'm not biting on that. 14 frame punish. Joe fights his way out of a wall like nobody, brother.
Yeah, no problem. Full-on confidence. He's not scared at all. And now, speaking of which, JoeCrush fighting out of the wall to put his opponent next to the wall to get the W. 2 rounds confidently for JoeCrush, and he's on set point.
Off of the magic 4 micro dash 2 jab combo. He's just like that. And just like that, blows up the floor to stop any of that comeback mechanic for Landon.
Yeah, it's gotta be huge damage here as Landon D 30% gone as JoeCrush able to finish the combo, but restarts it with a fluid combo starting with Magic 4.
He sees the future. Yo, the Dirty South. Players from the bottom really like that. Joe taking it with a no-round Brown on game 5. And once again, sitting in the hot seat. What a time to be alive. Alisa mirror match on Tekken Never Sleeps. The matchup you love to hate. Let's see who's got it here. The angel or the demon?
Both of them are applicable, by the way.
I very much appreciate the black and white versus the very colorful due to the fact that I am colorblind. It makes it much easier for me to see who's who.
It's keeping it simple right now. Nick RM keeping CheeseYoni back up against the wall. CheeseYoni trying to fight out of it with a couple sidestep moves and matching up the temperature with double heat burst. But Nick RM whips the down 3 and CheeseYoni able to connect a 4-2-1 heat dash to get to the lead and putting Nick RM to the wall. This is going to be troublesome here. What's the Oki situation follow-up as CheeseYoni tried to wipe the shoes, but Nick RM able to retaliate with the heat smash to get back into place.
With a double dash. You didn't need to do all that, brother.
Yo,
I don't know
Neo,
if that was
birthday,
necessary, but I respect it.
Happy birthday, Neo. Hope you're enjoying this Tekken Never Sleeps as a present for you.
Round 2.
Round 1 go to Nick RM. And what's funny is Nick actually missed that follow-up earlier on in the bracket. So maybe getting themselves a little stream comeback, little vengeance for earlier. And CheeseYoni getting this fat counter hit, but no wall.
Yeah, now it's this turn that Nick RM is ducking and getting caught by these the crouch mix-ups. And speaking of switching things up, CheeseYoni now has the wall position and the W.
You're not finishing that stream. I don't believe you mean that. That step block is working out really well for Nick RM.
Down to break the 1+2. And not ducking the shoe shine. Now CheeseYoni putting himself in destruction set, but Nick RM immediately going for the rocket punch to put those chainsaws away.
2-1 for you. The power crush. 4-2. That meta is so insanely deep. CheeseYoni tried to get the whiff punish. Not quite tight enough.
Nick RM, heat's running out, unable to use it as CheeseYoni able to scout the heat smash out and step out of trouble, getting the lead.
Round 4. Fight.
I'm not ducking. Breaking it.
Needs to grab one. Trying to get an engager with a quick trim, but CheeseYoni gets caught by the counter hit down for 1+2, giving Nick RM the position advantage right now.
He tried to go for the cheeky stuff that he did earlier on. Caught 2 different other people with it. Nick RM would not be caught. Heat dash here, though. We're definitely going to see the floor explode. Do not want Nick to have the opportunity to use it and the wall as well.
And again for CheeseYoni, able to walk out of the screwdriver heat smash and giving themselves a full-on combo. But the up forward 1, the last part of it does not connect. Nick RM has a chance to make this comeback.
Nick RM more like Nick RPM, turning up the speed. 5 seconds remaining and down 3. CheeseYoni says, if push comes to shove, you better show me some love. From long range on that down 3, CheeseYoni takes game 1 in our first to 3.
High pace into a complete stop there for Nick RM. CheeseYoni. These sidewalks and also just able to read Nick RM on when he's able to use the heat smash has been the key for his victory.
I do think that both of them are playing very conservative with one another. They're definitely playing with that I know you know kind of style and going for the more risky options, like going for, you know, down forward 1-4, the mid instead of the mid high, going for the odd stuff. Nick RM once again giving us the color versus CheeseYoni's tux. CheeseYoni knows that we're going to be on the Elegant Palace with black tie only.
That's an anime reference, folks. I don't know which one it is. You're gonna have to educate us, but CheeseYoni educating us on when to not press with that counter hit knee.
Little bit greedy, still with the power crush though, and pushes away so that they don't have their back to the wall. Nick RM tries to get another one, but yet another heat smash power crush. I don't know how CheeseYoni does it. I swear he knows how to sniff those out just as much as Joe can with the gamma parry.
There's also these Twitch ducks from the quick trims has been rewarding him so much, but Nick RM able to win out that fight, giving himself the float combo and catching CheeseYoni stepping on the process.
CheeseYoni's like, I'm not gonna try and whip punish that. I know better. Hello? Reactions?
Sidestep duck, but no connection there for both sides. Nick RM trying to get some advantage here by activating the heat burst into straight heat smash.
CheeseYoni really waiting for the extra hits on the end of the strings. No, wasn't counter, so doesn't get the third. Down 4-1+2, he wants it so bad, so why wouldn't I duck right there?
Oh, not going for the mid cost him, and Nick RM stole that round away from CheeseYoni. Tries to go for the quick trim once again, but CheeseYoni missing out on the punish and gets floated instead. Closing out the distance, activating the heat burst, but CheeseYoni trying to get some neutral ground with the throws.
Death Marionette. Ooh, interesting option. Not finishing the string, wants to save the heat for later. And now CheeseYoni close to a corner, DVD style even.
He's got all the resources to make this comeback. 30 seconds left to play, and the chainsaws are gonna chip him out to get some health back as well. But the down jab does not have the power crush connect, and CheeseYoni still staying alive and able to get that back swing to get the wall splat. Doesn't go for the heat dash to extend the combo, but he's able to whip out of it to get the full-on launcher. But the side wall splats is not giving him any rewards.
Oh, just a couple of frames of difference to beat out the wall standing 4 from CheeseYoni. Nick RM eked it out.
Unfortunate there for CheeseYoni, but he's gotta stay stabilized here as Nick RM has a chance to equalize the score here.
Very interestingly choosing to go for the dual boot options after 4-2-1 instead of finishing the string. Nick RM has got a great layer for CheeseYoni to hop onto. And speaking of layers, eat that one like a slice of pie.
You can see quickly how the train was able to derail out of CheeseYoni's tracks with all those combo starters, but into a quick drop, whether it is from a side wall splat or because the tornado didn't connect.
Yeah, that was really unfortunate, those sidewall situations. You know, maybe you should have played Miary Zoe so that you could be able to fix your sidewall. Damn shame.
That's a damn shame. Yeah, you could have done like a, what? Is it forward 3-2? Forward 4-2?
Yeah, forward 4-2 and you hit up, or forward 4-2 and you hit down.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of, let's pay her a visit. Kinda.
Madagascar mommy not here into our top 8, but we will be going to her house, paying her a visit with the lemurs in the background.
No Madagascar mommy, but we got some Madagascar madness incoming for you guys. And Nick RM able to slash on through, but CheeseYoni able to fight out of it with the down 3+4 tornado instantly on the retaliation.
Back 3+4 raw like that after heat engage is absolutely nasty, especially when you're on defense. Up too far away to be able to get the heartbeat disabler.
Yeah, but no trouble there for Nick RM as he's able to close out the distance, but CheeseYoni right back at you with the heat dash, gaining some 13 health back in the process. But he quickly gets deleted as Nick RM not stopping his offense.
A little while ago, we saw CheeseYoni go for the standstill tech when I was on with PhiDX the other day, and we're seeing a little bit of that pop up back here again.
They're really mirroring their actions here. Nice stuck under the quick trip, but no punish.
The shimmy shimmy, nasty. Yeah, they definitely, this is one of the reasons that King Ray Jr. said that he doesn't like playing the mirror match. He says that it feels annoying when it feels like you guys are using the same moves, one versus the other. Like, you're reminding each other of the move lists and you play too much like each other. But nothing wrong with that, especially when it's working. What in the hell?
That is insane interaction here. CheeseYoni able to get the sidewalk, but at the same time keeping it range 0, so CheeseYoni able to give himself a full-on back turn combo launcher. That's a lot of damage dished out, and Nick RM is gonna try to regain himself right back into it with the starting off with the 13 health from the heat dash.
Red Duck working out. CheeseYoni with the side steps. Like to move it.
Oh, he definitely loves to move it. Nick RM able to get the counter at down 3, but doesn't go for the range shard, and instead the combo drops. CheeseYoni again stealing a round out of Nick RM, and now he's on extension points.
That was nasty. Definitely should have hit the rage art button immediately after that first one. Unfortunate. Nick still fighting against adversity. CheeseYoni playing it pretty cool, but does not have the life lead.
But he's able to knock that down 1-4, and Nick RM is gonna bring us into a final game. A final round, sorry. I thought that was 2 rounds up for Nick RM. I am mistaken.
Oh, big trade. Nice. Gets under it. Thought that maybe Nick RM was gonna go for the heat engage guarantee that usually happens when you don't trade. Beautiful read from CheeseYoni.
Activating the heat burst, but CheeseYoni using the heat meter to go straight to destruction stance, but Nick RM able to block the incoming slide and retaliating right back with the heat smash, getting 13 health as well, but CheeseYoni immediately taking all the health away, but unfortunately gets caught by the 50-50 crouch mix-up with that while standing 1+2, and you know Nick RM is gonna use the rage art immediately after that.
Fergus in the chat saying mirror suck. Hey, you know, it can help you learn. I'm sure you've had quite a few of them in your day. CheeseYoni and Nick RM fighting on this big stage here. Nick RM giving us game 4.
Wow. A super shaky set there, but they were both able to clean it up. And yes, chat, that hits. Ever since season 1 when Chanel brought it out into the internet. So far, I feel like that's definitely like a tech that everyone was like, wait, that hits, but it's always been there.
Here guys, this is a 1-to-3 set. We're still running the normal TWT standard format where we're gonna have CheeseYoni and Nick RM play at least one more game. So we're on here, seeing on the Ortiz farm, little close quarters to get it started. Let's see what Nick RM has. Serving up the Maid Cafe stuff. All right, I like it.
All business, or are we gonna try to clean things up here as Nick RM is just chipping CheeseYoni down with these chainsaws?
First, nice walk. Still like to move it, even in Peru.
He's able to move it because they're so caffeinated here. Nick RM had a decent amount of health lead, but just getting chipped down. And look at all the gray health that Nick RM has on the side. Punish.
So much from how much these guys are using power crushers versus another. Like, you're losing a lot of health, but you're out of the issue. Big throw, not getting punished, plus frames. Doesn't believe that he's gonna finish the string. I can't believe you challenged there.
NECKERM playing it a little safer as well. CheeseYoni trying to close it out with the Hellsing, but doesn't even fully send it. But NECKERM not even interrupting it, and now he's got the lead, and he's still stepping out of CheeseYoni's way.
The sweeps have been hitting on both sides. Quick trim, missing. CheeseYoni looks like he's so far away, but still finds the buttons to be able to track NECKERM.
Both of them counter heat right back, but NECKERM first one to utilize the heat dash to apply pressure, but goes for the low, and CheeseYoni able to scout it out with the heat smash screwdrivers.
Solid option. Knew that Nick was gonna go low. I don't know how though. Okay, he burst. Didn't know how many hits were left. Makes sense.
Against the wall, CheeseYoni's he's running out, and he was ducking.
And he confirmed it as well. Watch out for the llama. I don't think he's ready to get butchered quite yet by these chainsaws.
NECKERM still has heat, has the time to activate it, but unable to find the space to use it. CheeseYoni able to get the counter hit string into the wall splat reward, and is sitting on survival points.
Without the right delay right there, CheeseYoni does not kill. Definitely the specialist. We've seen him many times rock that.
We ain't sending that full string, just like what you said. Destruction mode. Chainsaw unable to secure himself a float combo, had to put him away, and tries to go for the keep out with a quick trim, but goes for the side step launcher instead, and NECKERM got caught pressing.
We've seen it at least 3 times, that exact sequence. CheeseYoni has cheesed people out. Nick goes for the sidestep, and it works, but unfortunately doesn't get the big launch like CheeseYoni has been doing, and he gets his sidewalk, and another back 3+4 after the heat. What are we doing?
What just
Insane battery-powered back shots from CheeseYoni.
Whoa! The sequence right now, that's a mirror match and a half. Yo, I need the clip. That was insane. That's how we go to game 5, folks.
If I may say so. Shit!
Yeah, Landon definitely stands out. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. This is. It gets silent, but when both of these players go all out, it gets loud. Final game at the beach. It's time to have fun in the sand or get buried in it.
Four lows in a row, and he said, "You're not doing no more of those." That's 3 back 3+4s out of 3 hitting for CheeseYoni.
Yeah, it has been 100% hit rate right now for CheeseYoni. I have never seen any other Alisa do that. And CheeseYoni extending the damage here and getting the wall split, and NECKERM looking in absolute trouble, but he's able to fight out of it, able to block the shoe shine, and he gets some health back with the heat smash as well. Dives on through with the screwdriver, and now NECKERM has the lead. 20 seconds left to play. How does CheeseYoni respond back? Able to get the counter down 4, but doesn't extend the string, and that's gonna cause him the price. NECKERM closes it with the 1-1.
It's all in the spacing. 4-2-1 as the opening gamut, really working out. Do not try to move on me. That's frame tight.
Showing any limits right now for both of these players. And CheeseYoni not expecting NECKERM to fully finish the string and gets caught. And NECKERM's got 3 chances to close it out. It is demanded out of CheeseYoni to make this comeback.
Yeah, he had no reason to not finish that string at the wall right there, and it paid off so well. CheeseYoni trying to fight back heavy. You know you're not allowed to do that string on me. I'm a duck it and punish every time.
Out on the open? That's crazy. Another back turn launcher for CheeseYoni. This is the lifeline that he needs. He's got the life lead. He's able to get the connection, but he's just able to get straight out with NECKERM. But it doesn't even matter as CheeseYoni back on the driver's seat, putting NECKERM in the magic pickle situation.
A bit of difference. The frames are inert. Death Marionette still doing the damage to CheeseYoni, but once again, the Power Crush saving Yoni's life.
Get more gameplay with CheeseYoni's Graze, but that is a very nice whip punish out of CheeseYoni. NickRM tries to go for the full-on chainsaw low, but CheeseYoni patient enough to wait it out.
Pretty good wall carry, but not quite anywhere near the wall. Damn, couldn't get the launch. Still got something though.
Yeah, he's got the wall positioning as well. NickRM trying to fight out of it with 30 seconds left to play. Now he goes for the grab, switching up the position, but CheeseYoni goes for the quick trim to get an advantage. But NickRM able to sidestep duck, trying to get an engagement, but CheeseYoni not ducking the string, but he whips right out of NickRM instead. Still not using.
Extremely sick. Oh, he canceled?
That wasn't it. That's so unfortunate. And we are going into a final round. And NickRM's a beautiful start here with the wall standing 2.
Damn, second hit didn't hit. Could have had the wall splat on the fence. Nothing doing. No power crushes for you. It only works for me.
What did I tell you? He's trying to go back at you.
Interesting.
Oh my god, it is looking shaky right now. NickRM, a lot of great health to recover. No heat left, but NickRM sitting on rage.
Got so much recoverable. Just make them things get blocked. Get that recoverable health. No! Oh my god, he went straight forward. No rage art. Doesn't have the time. CheeseYoni says it is time right now. Make this full crouch mix and shoe shining as we saw it a million times from both players in that mirror match. Of course, because that's your gameplay. We would love for you to be able to push that out there for you. And here we are, losers finals, starting at none other than the Elegant Palace with Elegance versus Masochism versus Sadism. Could be who's which, we'll find out.
CheeseYoni is sitting really pretty here with the victory. He just got over NickRM. Let's see if he's able to carry this momentum, or will Landon able to shut him down quickly. Trying to go for the parry, but CheeseYoni able to delay the attack and get some strikes in with that chainsaw.
CheeseYoni, remember how earlier we were talking about like who's more aggressive than Joe? And I said maybe CheeseYoni. I'm sticking to that, especially in this set.
Okay, we'll see how it's gonna work out here, because Landon definitely knows how to attack back, as we saw earlier with the JoeCrush set. So maybe both of these players could play on the same tempo.
Didn't want to engage.
Yeah, he goes for the warm virus, but doesn't want the engager. But speaking of engagers, he's gonna get one here with this counter hit, chainsaw string instead, ripping out that teeth and giving us the perfect CheeseYoni looking golden.
An 88 damage wall splat. That's pretty nice. It's giving Heihachi style damage. Ooh, nice duck under. Didn't get the wall standing 2 though.
He's able to get that 1-4 instead. Landon looking pretty hot right now. Definitely looking pretty hot with that nice whip punish, using a little bit of ROM status to extend more damage.
Landon. It's so hot right now. Oh my god. CheeseYoni throwing that magnum damage though. Okay.
But shooting blanks, but regardless, it's 8.
Tekken. Tekken.
That timing couldn't have written themselves out better. CheeseYoni with the stop frame, and Landon right back into the action with that heat engager.
The teep kick is definitely working out.
Damn, CheeseYoni got away with that? That's crazy.
Another. If Fox hitbox wasn't so big, he probably wouldn't be getting wall splat in these situations, but that's what happens when you play a big body character.
Out of here. Trying to fight out of it with no heat, and successfully does so. 20 seconds left to play, and CheeseYoni whips right in front of Landon and gets shouldered out of it.
Yeah, says it's time to tango on the Elegant Palace dance floor, and showcasing how great Fahkumram's backdash is. Honestly, it rivals Alisa's.
Yeah, Bach is one of those few players that kind of kept this movement from Tekken 7, bring it all the way to Tekken 8, but he keeps the aggressiveness as well. Landon D no longer have heat to use. Same for CheeseYoni, but Landon D back up against the wall, and CheeseYoni's gonna dance on him to get the wall splat.
And another Death Marionette. Oh, and you thought I was gonna finish and go for the slam? Oh, how about a whole different kind of jam? Around the world, around the world.
Quite the discovery you're trying to find here, huh?
Very disco. CheeseYoni certainly giving us some sets that have been too long in the past, but we're now face to face, and it's amazing what you'll find.
There's just something about us
For the next battle.
that really brings us the definition into good-ass Tekken.
And CheeseYoni up 1 with that calculation, the program punishment. Let's see if we got some more of that digital love happening here.
Don't change the channel, folks. Landon D able to get us to the engager and tell him, oof, what a challenge there for Landon D. Continues on with the machine gun kicks and giving himself the float combo and tries to go for it again, but instead putting himself in the ROM stance with no offensive situation. Absorbs it again. Will he go for something? Yes, he is. He's gonna go for the low and close it and closes it out.
Dog, Landon D came back harder, better, faster, and stronger. Sheesh!
CheeseYoni getting lucky here with that challenge with the wall standing too. It's gonna be a lot of damage and close it out with the heartbeat disabled as well. 50% gone away from Landon D, but has a lot of great health to recover it all the way back to 80.
CheeseYoni just backdashing, not worry about like ducking the third hit of these strings or anything like that. Look at the gray on Landon.
30 seconds to play. Trying to whip right in front of CheeseYoni to get some damage output, but there it is. Drives on through with the screwdriver, but not able to get any launch for Landon trouble. But instead, still on the offensive situation. Now he's got to guess.
Again, not ducking the second hit. I don't know what CheeseYoni's doing when he's leaving damage on the table. Beautiful backdash duck from Landon D. He's seen that one coming. Alisa is aerodynamic. Thank you, Brother Glover.
Yeah, he kept it simplified as well with these poking. Down forward 1 and to while standing forward, not even extending it to the overhead.
Dropped the combo, picked it back up, and dropped it again. The American reset, no reset.
Like a quick trim. He's going for the low, knowing the Landon D was going to go for the parry, and CheeseYoni continues swinging on through, trying to get some momentum right back.
Thank you so much for just standing still and letting the chainsaws go away. But unfortunately, throw not working. Throw tech not working for Landon D. Nice. Okay. Does he have the ability to finish this one out? Big scaling because of the heat dash.
Now combo just dropped, but CheeseYoni gets caught by the minus frames out of the high and whips right in front of Landon again. But thankfully, Landon D punishes back with a 1-2-4-4, and CheeseYoni had enough time to low parry it.
Definitely agree with using the rage art here. Super big swing in the momentum. Definitely back to back. The life reads. There it is, Landon D getting the no round brown on the infinite stage, no less.
Simplicity at its finest for Landon D when it comes to those 3 rounds. He never overextended his attacks. And when he's trying to close it out, he never flinched, but instead he waited patiently every single time and just closed it out with down forward 1s, down 3s, while standing 4s. He doesn't overcomplicate things.
Yeah, getting those big hit confirm, heat engagers, and even heat dash combos has been very pivotal, at least especially in game 1 and game 2. For Landon to come back and swing back his momentum into his territory. Arena Underground, that one's going to be scary because the Rama stance becomes even more dangerous. And CheeseYoni, of course, knows how to keep his opponent up against the wall.
keeping it against the wall. It seems like Landon D is going to try to push CheeseYoni with the wall with the upward 3, but nice instant sidestep out of CheeseYoni, but no punish. But we'll still get back on the driver's seat with the quick trim heat engage. But here comes the double 2s, but not the tremendous 3s.
Okay, way too far away from the wall. Still goes for the low, which is going to be the option that's going to break the wall. Should we go for it? Huge forward 1+2, blows it up. Can we finish it off?
No, it leaves out the magic pixel, tries to keep up to get some get some momentum back. But Landon D once again closing out the round with a simple down forward 1.
5 damage. Incorrect. Only 12. Unfortunate. Damn shame on that. Revert the patch.
No, don't. Oh man, another engager here for CheeseYoni. Is he gonna use the wall? No, he's not. He's gonna keep it there as Landon stays alive by a pixel and a dream. But unfortunately, a nightmare happens for Landon as CheeseYoni closes it out with the perfect.
Yeah, full crush string. Not getting that. A great whiff punishment with a back 1. Who says you need to continuously Korean backdash? Just hold back and wait for your time. All of the wall splats, the wall breaks, have been Landon's. 3 for 3.
We'll take those for free, but again with another back 3+4 out of CheeseYoni's arsenal. 100% hit rate for tonight.
Keyword. Get out of there. Yep. Stay on the floor if I were him.
Having needed to use the heat smash, immediately going for the unblockable wall splat. CheeseYoni spends it on the rage art. Now this is gonna take all the great health away out of Landon, but can he close it out with no rage left?
Didn't get the whiff punish there. He's been doing great on his spacing trap whiff punishment, but he's losing it just a little bit. Getting away with it though, still coming away. Reminder, we're still in first to 3, but this match is mad important. This game is gonna change everything.
Yeah, and CheeseYoni needs to stop whipping right in front of Landon D, because Landon D is definitely getting these punishes now.
When you think you're far enough away to make that thing whiff, you never are.
You're never far away.
You're not, especially versus Alisa. 4-2-1 heat dash once again, working out natural combo. Luckily, Landon not with his back to the wall. No launch, damn shame.
Again with Landon, there's so many times that CheeseYoni has been whipping right in front of him. He's able to get the punish, but not the launches. Goes for the double mix, and the CheeseYoni gets caught by the low, but still staying alive. No.
There's no way.
No.
He has very low health. This could be kill.
Yeah, I think that kills, man.
Bro. Okay. This is for extension point here. Who's going to be able to sit pretty in game 4?
It's looking like a good beginning here for CheeseYoni, but Landon D quickly switching up the sides, the wall position here. Now CheeseYoni needing to use the heat first and going for the grab to switch the sides, and now Landon D back against the wall this time, but the side wall giving him the position that he wanted.
It's so important for his CheeseYoni. Can't power crush that.
Nice down jab, but the quick trim keep out for CheeseYoni, doing wonders. Now CheeseYoni now has the lead in this first to 3 set.
What's sticking in my mind, Landon blocked a power crush while CheeseYoni had his back to a wall. That could have been a forward 2 wall splat, sidewall realign, explosive wall, could have changed everything. But unfortunately, we didn't get that. And here we are, Landon not getting the W from that round and not getting the W for that game. Here we are, one of the first times we've been on the secluded trading ground this evening. Let's see who's got their multiple wall break combos ready to go.
Yeah, Landon visiting this stage twice, once with Joe and now with CheeseYoni. CheeseYoni goes for the airborne retaliation, but gets caught by landing these kicks. Oh, he's pissed. Oh, he's pissed.
That was a lot of damage.
You see the way that he just suffocated CheeseYoni with those jet kicks?
Yeah. Like, you just thought that you were going to be able to crazy macro duck.
Engager again, but CheeseYoni not letting you have the advantage here. Just not going to let you play around with your food as CheeseYoni interrupts it with a down forward 2. But Landon back on the attack after the kip up, still using that heat burst to go for the Rom low into the jet kick again, man.
Oh, okay. Berserker combo, both hits whipping. CheeseYoni with the back to the wall, uses the heat dash to get out. Down jab, of course. Why didn't I think of that?
Two quick rounds here for Landon D, trying to force us a game 5. But CheeseYoni not gonna deal with any of the homing highs. Instead goes for duck and punish.
Wall splat, 87 damage. Exactly what CheeseYoni needed. Holy.
Driver through into the chainsaw sweep. Landon D able to block the slide and get himself that 13th frame heat engager. But he gets caught ducking on the incoming, and CheeseYoni extending gameplay here.
Nah, I'm gonna come right up on you with that forward 1+2. We're not playing the backdash game. We're playing the get hit. Range 0.
Get down. Goes for another low again, thinking that CheeseYoni was gonna wake up, but he's able to block that time, but no launch.
Both of them not launching these lows. This is looking like spaghetti. We're in losers finals, or are we not?
Getting too shaky here, but CheeseYoni's gonna try to pick it up, but the combo gets dropped from the unexpected side wall splat out of the wall standing 2.
Perfect timing on that one. You know you're not gonna block low. I like that. We know that you were gonna block too much. CheeseYoni.
Oh wait, no wait, no wait. No, the wall standing for the 3-1 instant duck wall standing full response out of CheeseYoni gives us a set point versus survival point. CheeseYoni starting things off with a 1-2, but Landon D a simple backdash duck into the wall standing 1-2 to get himself an engager.
We've seen him use that Oki consistently, that Hell Sweeps Oki. Really, Caesar has been the only one to sniff it out. CheeseYoni needs this to close it out. What?
Nice! That might have ruined everything for CheeseYoni. That might have stopped his momentum here. Landon D has a chance here. 30 seconds to play, and CheeseYoni whips right in front of Landon again. And Landon takes us into another game 5.
I love that Oki that I saw after the down forward 1-4 there, to be able to stop the kip up, because we've seen CheeseYoni use kip up so many times. And I gotta say, Landon pulled it out. However, certainly that wall had something to do with it.
That wasn't the first time either. But damn, the game continues to give us more amazing high impact actions. Winners final 3-2. Losers semifinals 3-2. Losers final another 3-2. But who's gonna get the third victory to move on to grand finals? This is the game. Landon D, CheeseYoni, only one will advance.
Talk about the game. It's time to play the game. Here we are in the steel cage. Flashing Squall, we're putting on them plus frames. I tell you what, Berserker combination, finishing the final hits.
Feeling the rage as Landon D able to get himself the last hit for the wall splat, and CheeseYoni looking stunned, immediately backing off and whipping again right in front of Landon D.
He's been cooking. Whenever he believes in himself, those back one punishes, they come. But just, I don't know about this rage art. All the other rage arts I've really thought we're in the right spot, but I think CheeseYoni had opportunity to do something a little bit better with this.
Yeah, he could have preserved even more as well, but you know, that gives him enough health to regain all the way back and give himself the lead here.
Trying to make it so that Landon can't use his heat. Successfully does so. No, didn't get the pickup off of the sidewall. Tragic. Yeah, the conversion. Landon, this is how you do a rage art and win the game.
That's a damn shame. A character of familiarity with the wall splats cause you the round, and Landon D steals it away from you again.
CheeseYoni looking shooketh here. Never mind. Knows exactly when to interrupt and get the counter hit back forward.
Yep, tackles right on through the push, landed even closer to the wall, but he's not afraid to fight out of it. And CheeseYoni trying to reclaim his position with the 4-2-1 heat dash, but Landon D answers back with a down 1+2. And now he's got to turn up the wall until CheeseYoni responds back with another back 3+4. Put it up on the counter, 5 for 5.
Another sidestep, just barely off active. Oh, remember, when the closer you are to your opponent, the better your sidestep is, and we're talking about Alisa here. So, tough one. Yet another low not getting punished by CheeseYoni. This is gonna be what gets him the L.
Yeah, Landon D super close to getting that Landon W with a down 4-2-3 with another counter hit down 4. CheeseYoni looking at absolute shambles right now, trying to answer back with an engager, but Landon D ready to duck and punish, and he is on set point.
He's on fire, but he's missing those heat dashes. Try to go for the full 4-1+2 right there. CheeseYoni stopped it with the keep out. Here comes the aggression that we were aforementioned.
Yeah, but aggression right back out of Landon D, matching up the temperature. And CheeseYoni not trying to give a lot of some room to breathe for Landon D as he pushes Landon D back against the wall.
Oh,
nice
those power crushes. Again, CheeseYoni just cannot miss with them. That's the punish that I was looking for earlier. Off axis, still gets the heat dash though. Sidestep right. Can he finish it? Not the PhiDX combos!
But unfortunate though for CheeseYoni, thinking that he had the opportunity to make the comeback.
Kazuya.
I mean, he's not in chat, so we'll find out, right? So, JoeCrush back into the Mogging Mishima. And Landon D posted in the chat, he plays different every time. Let's see how he's going to adjust from Jack to Kazuya.
Yeah, for those of you that are unaware, this is absolutely something that Joe has been cultivating. The Kazuya Mishima. You see the combo. He's looking like he plays his character.
About to do one of the many Mishimas, but no punish on the down 3.
A little bit late on the down back 3 punish there. Once again, Joe stopping the sidestep right with a down forward 1 catch.
Trying to suffocate JoeCrush here with the jet kicks into the overhead, but nicely done to play the spacing trap.
I swear, he just hits everybody with that damn hell sweet Oki. Everybody who's not CaezerSalada has got hit by it.
Shout out to Caesar.
Shout out. Oh, we're ducking, but we're not reacting. Come on. Landon D-.
Joe is also like, because he's not playing Jack, so he's having trouble trying to retaliate right back. Instead gets caught by the counter hit on the 4-4. But there it is. There's the counter hit that he's looking for. Another abolishing fist counter hit.
Okay, that doesn't blow up the wall. Not quite what he wanted, I'm sure, with the spacing, but it can be difficult when you're playing a character like Kazuya. Upward 4-4. Doesn't blow up the wall yet again. Down 4-3 for some reason, hits grounded. He needs it.
No punish as well on the stature kick, and Landon D goes for the offense instead with the heat smash, but thankfully he's able to close it out.
Let's go for the 1-1. Not quite the tool that Joe usually has. Like, the lows are not there in that Joe usually has. But 3 abolishing fist counter hits already in just game 1.
Am I watching JoeCrush or am I watching Zilla?
Man, I mean, listen, I ain't seen no perfect electrics. All right.
But the timing right now, he's down 4-2, is carrying so much mileage for JoeCrush in this matchup. 1-1-2 into the dash, and JoeCrush forces us a final round for game 1.
Look at Joe appropriating PhiDX's custom.
Hey, man. Old teammates feel like that. Again, bro. What did I tell you?
That's definitely a good option, especially when you've played Fahkumram long enough to know where the spaces are. Got the counter hit, but could not get the pickup. This ain't Heihachi.
Nicely done as well for Joe, using the safer option. Landon unable to duck and punish the double sweeps. 20 seconds left to play. JoeCrush trying to fish out another down 4-2 counter hit, but doesn't get the closer. But Landon D goes for the fake and catches JoeCrush ducking.
Man, when Fahkumram does that win pose and he puts the entire knee, it's straight out of Ricky, man. Like, that's so visceral. I love that shit.
He's justified.
Love it.
with his history, he's definitely justified, man. Good showing at the moment, though, for Landon D, but also great showing, great response for Joe's Kazuya. A lot of finds with the down 4-2s, but also, like, adding a lot of layers when it comes to these hell sweeps.
Yeah, he's added that in just at the end there. You can always... Oh, forget what the hell I was about to get at. Sidestep left, electric wing, God fist. He got those, unfortunately, a little bit far off axis, so he couldn't get the wall. Down 4-2-3 for your trouble. And more drop-demo combos. Is that what Landon D stands for? Landon drop-demo?
Nah. Landon D going right in the offense, but Joe goes for the... That's gotta be a mistake. That's gotta be a mistake. Yeah, that's gotta be a mistake. Seen it too many times.
Yeah, I've seen it a million times, honestly, I swear. Seen it from Groupie, seen it from Keisuke. Any such cases.
Back away. Landon D is abusing his height right now, getting these down 3 all the way to tip range. Joe realizing the situation that he has to go in forward, and that's he's gonna do. Landon D gets caught ducking out of the forward 4-3, and JoeCrush is gonna dish out a lot of damage here, closing it off with a thunderstorm.
Ooh, and then the extra from the 1-1-2 in heat going through. Exactly what he needed with the flash punch combo.
Down 2, catches him pressing with the wake up with the wall standing 1+2, and JoeCrush able to get the follow-ups. Somebody said that a Mishima is not wave dashing, is not a Mishima, but JoeCrush did just that. Wave, instant wall standing 2. How you feeling?
How you like me now? Type shit.
For the haters. I'll shoot again. Oh, that's unfortunate. Unable to get the float combo, even though JoeCrush had the right idea to immediately jab in between.
Yeah, lucky. Another 4-4-3 just at the tip of the toes. If JoeCrush brought out the Clippers, he wouldn't have had those.
A full crouch into the heat smash to add a little salt to the wound. That's one way for JoeCrush to get one up on the board, equalizing the score.
And then it with the Devil finisher. That fit actually goes really hard with Devil with the chain. Like, that's super sick, to be honest.
Mishima D Luffy?
No.
That's what it is.
I mean, it is.
Landon D Luffy? I mean, if he goes for that.
I mean, it's looking like Mishima D Luffy making Landon be loopy out here. It's a tough one, but it's been back and forth. Surely we get ourselves a game 5 yet again. Ortiz Farm to start off it seems like small stage has been benefiting both players back and forth, honestly.
Round one. Fight.
It's been a very even matchup, if I say so myself, and damn, that's one way to start things off for Landon. Immediately getting that Garuda stance into the heat engager, and now JoeCrush immediately back against the wall.
Just waiting for his time. The wall standing ones, but no hit confirms. There it is.
No wall splat, unfortunate. And Joe tries to be cheeky with the 1-2-4, but Landon D one step ahead of you.
I want to know where the low parries are. That's my question. I see you blocking, but the string that's been in the game since Tekken existed. 1, 2, 4, 3. I need the low parries, my friend.
Interesting. Joe tried to full send the CD3 and Landon able to scout that out. Down forward 1 float with troubles. And another down forward 1-4, but this time it's a combo starter with the heat dash. A tornado able to break the balcony instead, and Landon D's gonna extend the combo even further.
Landon's really playing this spacing game very well here. But Joe with a 4-4-2 and going down.
Down to the curse gate, sending you through heavens first. And Joe still's got the tornado to work with, and we got the wall combo into down forward 3 unscaled, and catches Landon D committing on the duck on the incoming, and JoeCrush closing it off with the stature kick.
Nice. The full crush down 4-2-2. Another abolishing fist kind of hit. I don't think we have wall carry for this one.
It's gonna get a splat, but not the right splat out of the down 2 extension.
No heat dash there. I respect it. Saving it for later.
Using it now, and Landon D is not the one to turn up the heat.
I like how often we see the hell sweeps coming out, and they're not coming in those situations that you usually expect them, where there's a wall on the proper side that gives the extra wall splat, like where the reward is higher. That's what makes it even harder to see. Landon D coming counter hit for counter hit, but missing that wall. Damn shame.
Yeah. JoeCrush not afraid to fight out of it, though. He's got one of the best characters to fight out of the wall with that 1-1-2, but Landon D is gonna push you back into the wall with this heat engager. But Joe doesn't use the heat dash with the down back 1.
He regret it. Is Landon gonna make him? Okay, through with the flash punch. Trying to get Landon with it back to the wall. Hell sweep whiffing just barely, and yet another abolishing fist. Joe does not have rage, does not have keepers. Definitely not gonna get more than 80, but hot damn, that's a lot.
Yeah, 15 seconds left to play. Landon D had a lot of great health to work with as well, but he now has the lead into it as Joe goes for the sweep one more time as Landon trying to crush those jabs, but the last timing, the last frame out of the 2, able to clip them out, and Joe back on the lead.
You can do it, Landon. This guy don't play Kazuya like that, even though he kind of looks like he plays Kazuya like that. Come on.
Dude, I want to point something out. The way how Joe uses his hell sweep, like, you know that he's like gonna do like a 50-50 waifu mix, but when he goes for the sweep, he likes to go for a little crouch, like a mini
like
crouch.
The extra long full crouch down.
Yeah.
Like forward, neutral, down. I'm holding the out of down forward.
Into
then
a
I go
sweep.
for my hell sweep. Yeah.
Yeah. And I like that cheeky mix up there because Joe can also mix you up with either wall standing 4, but most importantly, wall standing 1+2 to get the guaranteed steel pedal afterwards.
Round one. Fight.
See. Okay, now that the hell sweep, the frequency is quite increasing here.
Yeah, he's not catching him ducking, but maybe that time gets caught with a down forward 1 engager, and JoeCrush continues to suffocate Landon with the heat dash. Landon still unable to fight out of the wall.
What? He almost got to pick up off that. That's crazy. Not going for the second hit of the back 2-4.
5. Landon able to fight out of it with a forward 1+2 heat dash, and making him guess out of the ROM stands, but JoeCrush able to break out of the grab. 15 seconds left to play. Landon's got a pixel and a dream. Can he achieve it?
I like the power crush. Deep kick. doing its job, but forward 3 could not have the spacing that Landon wanted. I know that he wanted to make it so that Joe wouldn't be able to punish with the tsunami kick, but that's why they call it the tsunami. There's a flood, a tidal wave of damage coming at you after that.
Go for tip range for tip range. JoeCrush definitely got that with the 174, but Landon D not giving him any room to breathe. Now JoeCrush is back against the wall as Landon D tries to equalize his round out quickly. Oh no, another abolishing fist counter hit for JoeCrush's trouble. Down for the 1-4 for the wall carry, is able to get the thunderstorm ender as well.
One of the highest damage combos we've seen. 3 down forward 3s in a row. Me and this man in the kickboxing shorts. Oh my god. JoeCrush on tournament point on the Kazuya. Can he finish it here with the perfect?
Damn,
No.
he made you hold that. 1 round away for Joe to get his TNS victory back up on the board. Landon D looking in trouble, gets caught by the down for 3-2, and this is a looking sour as JoeCrush cleans it with a no round brown to become your Tekken Never Sleeps number 93 champion.